This channel is honestly something that's like a therapy for me. I'm 27 years old, and after my 27th birthday, I really just got this like feeling like I needed to do something positive for the world. I've been through a traumatic event and I never talked about it with anyone, not until after my 27th birthday, and my birthday was in October. So I haven't been sharing very long about stuff that I've been through in my life. But after my birthday, I just got this feeling like I needed to share everything. I'm the type of person who likes to stay inside my bubble, and I love my bubble. My bubble is my like comfort zone. And I'm a really awkward person. I do not like talking to people. If I see someone, I tend to look down. I do like one of these things where I like smile and then I look down real quick and then I just keep moving because I'm so awkward. I don't want to make conversation with people. But I just started feeling like, what good am I going to do in this world if I don't take a step, take a leap, and just start talking? Because I went through this really crappy situation, and I went through this really bad thing, but then as I was growing up and as I was dealing with everything that came following that event in my life, I just got this feeling that I was meant to go through that because I was meant to share my experience with people and try to help other people deal with trauma. And yeah, so I always had this feeling like one day I was going to share what I went through in my life. And I've been watching YouTube for like I've been watching YouTube ever since like 2013, and the first people I watched was the Saucony Jolies, and then it just kind of trickled from there. I've watched so many different YouTubers, and I always admired how open they could be on the internet. And then after my 27th birthday, I literally was sitting in my living room and I'm like, YouTube and social media is actually a really good place to share this story. But then this little tiny voice in my head was like, no, you cannot share. Like, you are not going to be strong enough to share your story. Just keep it to yourself like you've always done and shut up. Don't talk to anyone about it. It's not meant for other people. It's your story and you're meant to keep it to yourself. And then another part of me was like ashamed of my story. And then another part of me had fear to share my story because I have a lot of fear about people who did things to me seeing my story. And because those people are still around, they still try to contact me. And I was really, really taught at a young age to just not talk. Just keep it to yourself. It's no one else's story but your own. And we don't share our secrets with other people. That's really, really what I was taught. But then I can't even describe it to you, but it was like this fire was set under me and I was just like motivated. And I'm like, you know what, Angel? You are not doing anyone any good keeping this to yourself. You're not doing your kids any favors. You're not doing your husband any favors. You're not doing yourself any favors. You are literally just keeping it to yourself because you're scared. And fear is the most crippling thing anyone can go through. Like, I was allowing the abuse that I went through to control me. I was allowing the abusers who abused me to control me. And they were still controlling me even though they weren't around. And I got mad. I was like, no, you're not controlling me anymore. No. I just got mad, and I got mad at myself because I'm like, I have let them keep me quiet for 27 years. The abuse ended at 7. When I was 7 years old, the abuse stopped altogether. And then it took me 20 years after the abuse to say anything. And I don't know, it just kind of was like one of those things. After I said it, I felt so much better. And I didn't care if you guys judged me. I didn't care if my abuser saw it. I didn't care about people who knew me in the past, like in high school or college or anyone. I didn't care about anyone but me at that time. And it was the most liberating thing I have ever done for myself. And I just encourage other people to speak up. Speak up. And don't keep your secret quiet. It's not you, it's them. It's not you, it's them. And that's the truth, because I was made to believe it was me. For 20 years after the abuse, I believed it was me. I'm like, what did I do? Why did this happen to me? It was all about the negative. And I never ever focused on the positive after the abuse. And there is a positive after the abuse. The positive is I didn't die. I'm not in sex trafficking. I wasn't ever on drugs. I didn't go down the rabbit hole and just like throw my life away because something bad happened to me. I used this abuse and then I turned it into a positive. I turned a negative into a positive. I took something so dark, so bad, and I made it light. But I took this dark thing that was supposed to break me, and now I'm helping other people. And I truly believe that I'm raising awareness for child abuse, and I'm showing that you don't always know what people go through. You can't just look at someone and be like, they've never been through anything in their life, because you don't know the secrets they're keeping. I guarantee you, if you went and talked to people who knew me in high school and in college and any point in my life, and you asked them if they had known that I went through what I went through, they would have said no. But they probably would have been like, that girl's never been through anything serious in her life, and that's why she's so happy. Nope, I was happy because I chose to be happy. I chose to not be down. I chose to keep smiling. Even when some days I didn't feel like smiling, I still smiled. You don't know what people go through, people, and I'm wagging my finger at you because you don't know. You don't know what people go through. And I just encourage you to be nice to everyone. Don't look at someone and be like, they don't know the pain I've been through, and then feel like you are something special because you went through that pain. Everyone's been through something. It's not just you. Like, that's the most irritating thing that I see in people, is when something bad happens to them and then they just want people to pity them for what they've been through. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to pity anybody. Like, you've been through something bad, so have I. So is that girl, so is that guy, so is that little kid. And you just don't know. You don't know what people have been through. So don't think you're special because you're going through something. You're not. Flourish. Get out of it. Positive thinking, positive mindset, seek help, talk about it, move on. That's the biggest thing, is you just gotta move on. I lived in that abuse for so long. It was in my mind. It was all I thought about. It consumed my body. It depressed me. And then one day I just was like, this sucks. I don't want to be this person. I don't like who I am. And I moved on. I stopped feeling sorry for myself, you guys. I felt sorry. I was that person. I was like, you just don't know, you don't care. I put on this positive facade, but then in my mind, I'm like, you just don't care. You don't know what I've been through. If you knew what I went through, then you wouldn't be treating me this way. But you know what? I moved on. And it's the most freeing thing. And now I can live my life. My secret's out. I'm free. And it's awesome. And I like being free. And yeah. So anyway, this is my channel. What up? Welcome to it. And I hope you guys like it. I post a lot of mommy things, trauma things. I don't know. Sometimes I just ramble and talk about nothing. Or sometimes I embarrass myself, and I don't know. This is me though. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. I'm just me. And yeah. So that's all that I want to share with you guys. And thank you for watching. And I love you guys. Bye.